What inspired Otis Blackwell to write the song All Shook Up for Elvis Presley? How did Elvis Presley's involvement in the songwriting of All Shook Up become controversial? How did All Shook Up perform on the music charts, and how was it received by critics and the public? In a three-year span in the late 1950s, RCA released 14 new Elvis Presley singles, and the chart performance of two of them stood out: Don't Be Cruel and All Shook Up. Hall of Fame songwriter Otis Blackwell wrote both songs, and after the great success of Don't Be Cruel, Blackwell was asked to write more songs for Presley. Blackwell came up with Paralyzed and All Shook Up, with the latter becoming a blockbuster hit on the singles charts and a cultural phenomenon. In an interview in Time Barrier Express magazine in 1979, Blackwell explained that Shalimar L. Stanton suggested the song's title and even made a demo recording of it. According to RCA's and Fulcino, Presley wasn't completely satisfied with the song and rewrote part of the lyrics with Blackwell's consent, thus producing his 9th consecutive gold record. However, Fulcino's claim that Elvis rewrote part of the lyrics was some corporate fake news attempting to justify a music publishing scam at the time. Blackwell had to turn over half of his publishing royalties to Elvis on Don't Be Cruel and a third on All Shook Up, despite Presley openly admitting that he had no role in the writing of either song. Presley even said in an interview, "I've never written a song in my life. It's all a big hoax. I get 1/3 of the credit for recording it. It makes me look smarter than I am." For Blackwell's part, he never complained about the arrangement, despite the unfairness of the situation, showing his professionalism and dedication to his craft. The success of All Shook Up cemented its place in music history as one of Elvis Presley's most iconic hits, regardless of the controversy surrounding its writing credits. Blackwell's talent and creativity as a songwriter continued to shine through, despite the challenges he faced in the music industry. The legacy of All Shook Up lives on, proving that great music can withstand the test of time, no matter the behind-the-scenes drama. It remains a beloved classic, captivating audiences for generations to come with its infectious energy and timeless appeal. As one of the defining songs of the rock and roll era, All Shook Up remains a testament to the enduring power of music in bringing joy and excitement to listeners around the world. It stands as a reminder of the incredible talent of Elvis Presley and the many gifted songwriters, like Otis Blackwell, who contributed to his legendary music career. Ernst Jorgensen explained in his book that the writers were rewarded handsomely for their work on All Shook Up, even after giving up a third of their royalty to Elvis. Blackwell's obituary in 2002 mentioned that he had once said, "I wrote my songs, I got my money, and I boogied." All Shook Up was the last Presley recording for which Blackwell had to share writing credit with Elvis, leading to fears of public criticism. Elvis recorded All Shook Up at Radio Recorders in Hollywood on January 12, 1957. Otis Blackwell claimed that Elvis copied his vocal style on the demo, much like he did on Don't Be Cruel. In a 1971 radio documentary, Gordon Stoker of the Jordanaires shared an amusing anecdote about recording All Shook Up with Elvis. Stoker recalled how Elvis tried to break him up during the entire recording by picking at him and winking, but only succeeded at the very end of the record. According to Jorgensen, one distinctive sound on Elvis's All Shook Up recording was the beat created by Elvis slapping on the back of a guitar. This beat enhanced the laid-back feeling and driving beat that made Blackwell's songs unique. Blackwell's songwriting partnership with Presley led to a reduced share of royalties, but still far exceeded what they would have made with another artist. Blackwell had once stated, "I got my money and I boogied," in reference to his songwriting success. The close adherence to Blackwell's vocal style on demos was a characteristic of Elvis's recordings throughout his career. The fear of public criticism led to the end of Blackwell having to share writing credit with Elvis. The recording of All Shook Up was a perfect pop record, characterized by its catchy melody and memorable lyrics. The combination of Blackwell's songwriting and Elvis's recording style created a hit that continues to be loved by fans. All Shook Up quickly gained popularity after its release in March 1957, with industry journals praising it as a sure thing and a perfect pop record. Billboard's Spotlight column raved about the single, noting the powerful rockabilly vibe of the A side and the traditional country feel of the B side. Variety also joined in with high praise, calling the single another automatic hit and noting the impact of both the rhythm and ballad sides. The A side, All Shook Up, skyrocketed to the top of the charts, while the B side, That's When Your Heartaches Begin, lagged behind at number 59 on the top 100. All Shook Up entered the Billboard chart at number 26 and climbed to number 6 in just 1 week, eventually claiming the number 1 spot for 8 consecutive weeks. This success led to Elvis Presley receiving the Triple Crown Award from Billboard, as the single topped all 3 pop chart categories and the top 100 list. In addition, All Shook Up also made an impact on the rhythm and blues and country and western charts, solidifying its across-the-board appeal. Pat Boone's Love Letters in the Sand eventually dethroned All Shook Up after its 8-week reign at number 1 on the charts. Despite being knocked from the top spot, All Shook Up remained in the top 10 for an additional 4 weeks, maintaining its popularity. The single eventually spent a total of 30 weeks on the Billboard chart, setting another record for a Presley single. During this time, it not only reached number 1 but also spent a total of 15 weeks in the top 10, showcasing its enduring appeal. Elvis Presley's All Shook Up became a phenomenon, captivating music listeners across various genres and demographics. Its infectious rhythm and memorable lyrics made it a standout hit for Presley and solidified his status as a pop and rock icon. The success of All Shook Up cemented Presley's position as a groundbreaking and influential artist in the music industry. From industry journals to the top 100 Billboard chart, All Shook Up proved to be a monumental and enduring hit for Elvis Presley. In 1957, Elvis took All Shook Up on the road and wowed audiences across the country with his electrifying performances. From Chicago to Philadelphia, the song was a smash hit, topping the charts in both Toronto and Ottawa. RCA promoted the record with half-page ads in city newspapers, offering it at a bargain price of 89 cents for a 45 RPM single and 98 cents for the 78 RPM version. Not only did the song showcase Presley's singing voice, but it also drew positive attention from critics and radio DJs. Even a former Presley hater was forced to admit, "Maybe I've been wrong about this boy," upon hearing the infectious rock and roll tune. The Ottawa Journal's article noted that the song promises to outstrip anything he has previously recorded, cementing its impact in the music industry. CKY disc jockey Keith Sterling raved about the new record, declaring, "This boy is going to be around for quite some time." As the first of 3 consecutive number 1 hits for Elvis in 1957, All Shook Up paved the way for his legendary status in rock and roll history. Along with Teddy Bear and Jailhouse Rock, the song solidified Presley's place as the top performer in the genre. Despite its monumental impact, the track only reached number 352 on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs of All Time and was snubbed from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's list of the 500 songs that shaped rock and roll. Otis Blackwell's composition and Presley's rendition truly deserve greater respect for their lasting imprint on American pop culture. As a groundbreaking anthem of the rock and roll era, All Shook Up remains a pivotal moment in the evolution of music. It's undeniable that the song's influence on Presley's career and the music industry as a whole cannot be overstated. From capturing the hearts of audiences on the road to topping the charts, All Shook Up left an indelible mark on music history. Even decades later, the track remains a testament to the prowess and enduring legacy of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, who got credited alongside Otis Blackwell for writing All Shook Up. Elvis Presley. What is the opening line of All Shook Up? "Oh well, I bless my soul." Which famous instrument does Elvis start the song with in All Shook Up? None. How long does the song All Shook Up run? (158). What is the B-side to the All Shook Up single? That's When Your Heartaches Begin. Which artist did not do a cover version of All Shook Up? Buddy Holly. In All Shook Up, what happens to the narrator's hands? They shake. The song describes love as being like what? A volcano. What was Elvis Presley's position in the U.S. military when All Shook Up became a hit? He was not enlisted. Which of these is not a symptom described in All Shook Up when meeting a girl? Voice does falter.